Well, if we're live on your end, I'm just gonna unmute on my end too. Hi, everybody.
Lo-fi lounge shitting song? What is
that? What? You're too big. You're too big. That's what she said.
How am I too big?
Ready for my bedtime story.
For my bedtime story? Oh,
same.
This is about to be a story. So let's give a little bit of backstory.
Yeah.
So back in like 2014, 2015, Joe was a little lost in life. And then he rediscovered Love Live. And well, it sent him into a fit of madness where he wrote a decently long fanfic combining things from real life, different animes, and doing all the cringy stuff. But I did it better than My Immortal.
Okay.
And PD wanted to see it physically because, you know, they wanted to see what was written in the book. Well, here you go.
I just thought it would be a little more entertaining to have like a visual component rather than us just staring at each other. But I mean, you know, are you doing this sober?
Oh my god, I didn't even think about that.
Gotta crack open a cold one, Joe.
Oh yeah, hold on, let me go get mine. I'll be right back.
Chat, nobody tell him I'm drinking non-alcoholic seltzer.
This is what I'm drinking tonight, chat.
What are you
Cherry
drinking?
Pie Craft Cider.
Like the Krat Brothers? Gone off that Zaboomafoo pack? Shit.
Basically, Love Live is a story that follows 9 girls who their school's shutting down. The main girl, Hanukkah, had the idea of starting an idol group to raise awareness for the school and get people to enroll, because that was the reason why the school was closing, because low enrollment. What this is me at the very beginning and slowly following their journey and having a relationship with a certain character, which will become very obvious.
I wonder which one.
I wonder which one. But I will also intertwine with everyone, whether it be tasteful or not. I can't remember. It's been a couple years since I actually picked this up.
Okay. Okay.
What I will be doing, I'll be using this pen to follow and read, so chat can also follow and see what I'm doing. All right, chat. It's snowing. What the fuck? I just started. Just want to give a quick shout out to all my patrons. For $3 a month, aka a cup of coffee, they can support me from behind the scenes. They help a lot of projects come to fruition, and you get to see a bunch of stuff that, you know, other people can't. It's snowing, wet all around. There are 2 kids building a snowman, penguins migrating behind them. The 2 kids laugh as they add decorations onto the lump-sided snowman. One of the kids, a small Japanese, it's right there, girl, with purple hair, quickly gathered enough snow. God damn it, Pie.
I'm ready to bully you into doing it, Uma fan. Holy shit, yes! I don't know if you need to bully much there.
Maybe. You don't need to bully me much, to be honest. Alright, where was I? Purple hair quickly gathers enough snow and makes a snowball. She throws it at the small American boy with sandy blonde hair.
Who could that be?
He, just gonna add a he in here. He gets hit in the back of the head. The small boy was about to make one himself when his father calls out to him from a plane about to depart. The boy and girl both get sad and hug each other. The girl whispers into the boy's ears, "Let us meet again someday, best friend." I wake up from the reoccurring dream to the sound of the heater kicking on. I reluctantly turn over and gaze at the clock. It's a small light that reads out 5 a.m. I slowly and more reluctantly rise up from my bed and stretch my arms out wide. As I turn my body out of my bed, I see a blinking light coming out from my laptop that is sitting on top of my desk. I put my feet to the ground. You can kind of see it. My head's in the way. Let me.
Proofreading and grading the first draft is fucking crazy. I was trying so hard not to laugh over you reading.
Don't worry about it. I'm fixing it. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay. You're making it better.
Yeah, making it better. Don't you worry. I put my feet onto the ground and slowly walk towards it. As I open it up, a notification shows up on the screen. Your download is complete. My latest remix uploaded overnight. With a sigh of relief, I closed the laptop and headed to my closet and changed into my workout clothes. A red t-shirt that says "Trigger On," inspired by something, black sweatpants with white stripes on the side, and black tennis shoes. I grab my armband and my MP3 player and head out the apartment door.
What is Trigger On in reference to?
World Trigger. What is an anime that I was really into at the time. World Trigger is a Shonen Jump title. How they activate their powers, it's basically like one of the things. Trigger on and they activate the thing.
Okay. I love that this and My Immortal both start with it snowing. Yours is not snowing and raining at the same time, but it's snowing.
No. Mine's in Antarctica, but that's the...
Okay, I was going to say, okay, in Japan, on the tarmac with penguins, I was like, hold on, I don't understand. Is this a part of the anime? It's in Antarctica.
No,
okay.
This is 100% this. Also, I don't know what these stains are. They're not poop stains, like you said. They look like they were sitting on something.
Yes, my shirt is short Gerard way. It's when he was a young boy and his father took him into the city. Booga stains.
The booga stains. As I make my way down to the street, I look into the sky and to see some stars still amongst the endless sea of lights. I see stray cats dive out of trash cans as soon as they sense my presence amongst them. I plug my headphones in and turn up Rain Song by Girl Dead Monster, the band that does all the rock music from Angel Beats, for those who don't know. And I start my everyday run. And I used to run at this time too. So like in this, that is a true thing. I was running and being kind of fit at the time. Every day is the same route. I pass the Quick Easy Mart and then take a right that leads me onto a walkway that runs the Shimakaze River that runs through the center of town. Halfway, there is a bridge that crosses over into the shopping district. Usually by this time, the sun has just risen over the horizon. So I stop by a small coffee shop. It's run by Mr. and Mrs. Yukino. From there, I run back home. When I got back to the apartment, I received an email, because that's what they do in Japan, from my friend back in the States. It reads, "Good morning to..." Oh, this is fucking cringe as hell. Morning, dude. I just wanted to remind you that I'm visiting in 2 months. So remember, you have to find me, air quote, the one.
Ooh.
Enjoy your day, my friend, Tim.
Is this a real person?
Yes, but I'm not gonna.
Holy shit, this is My Immortal, because there's fucking you and your friend are both inserted. Do you fight over a sweater?
No. As I make my ascent back to my apartment, I slowly realize I have been living in Japan for just over 10 years now. We're in the South Pole, not Antarctica. My apologies. After the South Pole trip with my father was offered a job here in Japan.
The South Pole is Antarctica. The Arctic Circle is the one in the north, so the Antarctic is the south. Yeah.
Okay.
You got it right.
Okay. But he left 3 years ago to head back to the States. I convinced him to let me finish my schooling here, so I attend a co-ed school in the next town over. It's about a mile from Odonokozaki Academy, an all-girls school. A friend of mine attends. Page turn.
It's my favorite Japanese dish.
As I enter my apartment, I look at the time. It's 6:25 a.m. Just enough time to take a shower and get to the train station. As I get ready for my shower, I get an email stating, "I am here and I will be here till 8 a.m. Please come. I needed to speak to you, bestie." As soon as I saw this, I jumped in the shower and it lasted all of 5 minutes. Man, I took a quick shower. As I got dressed and I looked at myself in the mirror, a medium-height figure with dirty blonde question mark, that little stains over it, hair, which still a little wet, a little muscle on the arms and legs, standard body type. Also, this leaves on a cliffhanger because I just stopped, so I just want to let
my God.
you know in advance.
So it is My Immortal.
As I put on my blue and white school uniform, my coffee machine finished pouring into my thermos. I put on my glasses, I grab my wallet, bag, phone, and head out the door. As I make it to the train station, as I get underground, the train I needed is just pulling in. So I scramble down the concrete, I can't spell, stair, and dive into the train, into the subway train, barely making it in time. As the door shuts, I get up and brush off my clothes. So I'm imagining, like, in my mind, it was like the comical, like, dive in kind of thing. After a couple minutes of page turn standing, I put my headphones into my phone and started listening to my latest mix, slowly starting to mentally take notes of where to increase, decrease, etc. Suddenly I look out the corner of my eye and I see a man. Oh God. I see a man rubbing his hand up and down this cool girl's back.
Oh shit.
So I move over to him, grab his hand, and put him into a headlock. You're getting off at the next stop. I would throw you out. Oh my god, this is so bad. I would throw you out now, but meh, I like having a life. And I quote, it says MEH, meh.
Joe made love to that man. That's where I want this story to go. I'm going to be totally real with you. Yeah, is there sex in this?
In time, friends, in time. You're getting ahead of yourself here. As I hold the pervert, the girl turns around. A red hair, purple, bluish eyed girl who is shorter than me. Thank you. Not a problem. Are you okay? Do you need me to do anything? No, I'm fine. I just need to sit. Takes a seat nearby when a pervert says she's asking for it. She wants to be touched that way. Oh my god.
What the fuck?
I punch him in the mouth as I did the train door open. I tossed him out the door. I never want to see you on this road again. As I finished, the door closed. I walked over to the red hair.
Oh my god!
Red hair girl. I sit there beside her and offer her my coffee thermos. She gladly accepts and slowly blows on it as she starts to sip from it.
She slowly blows.
Yeah, she slowly blows. A couple of awkward minutes later, I finally speak up. So, what's your name? Maki Nishikino. Maki Nishikino. Nishikino, that's how you pronounce her name. She is one of the Love Live girls. She is one of the 9. I am insert legal name here, Kyle Schmidt. Are you American? Yes, but I've been living in Japan since I was 7. That's where you're supposed to insert. Your Japanese is pretty good. Why, thank you. What brought you all the way here? My father was offered a job he couldn't refuse. Just as I say that, a chime comes over the intercom. Otonashi Shrine. Please stand away from the doors as they open their ways. Blah, 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 blah. As they actually say. Wild to me that I actually got that down right without ever hearing a subway actual chime.
How does it feel to have all of this validated after all these years? Now that you have officially been a quirked up white boy in Japan.
I need to make this a reality, if you know what I'm saying. I stand up. I look over at her. Keep the thermos. We will see each other soon enough. Take care, Maki. Well, you should have never said Miss Nishikino, because I'm American, so I'm an ignorant motherfucker. I step out the now open subway door. I turn around to see Maki sipping on a coffee. I smile and wave goodbye. As she finished sipping, smiles and waves goodbye. The door shuts and the train takes off. How are you feeling so far?
I question if you are...
I just looked over
What?
at your stream.
What?
I love how you just plug up these Love Live characters.
I question if you're actually secretly Raven. There are too many parallels, especially your pacing fucking on point.
I turn around and head towards the staircase that leads to the surface. I pull out my phone to check the time. The screen reads 7:15 a.m. Plenty of time to head to the shrine, meet up, and get to school. I hurry up to the long concrete stairs. And from the dimly lit subway tunnel, I walk upon the busy everyday life of chaos. Everywhere I look, people moving, honking from passing by cars and trucks. The sun gleams onto the skyscrapers and bounces off the glass walls into the chaotic sea of people. As I work my way through the crowds, I finally stumble upon the grand stone staircase that leads to the shrine. The staircase has about 50 steps on both sides. 2 red guide rails, I can read, go down the middle, and one on each side hooked onto the walls that run along the buildings that were formed around it. I start to ascend the long staircase, and me being the idiot that I am, says that, I didn't pay attention while climbing the stairs. When I got to the third landing, an orange hair girl in a blue shirt that says Poe, or is it Poe? I don't know if you can see the symbol, PD. I'm just gonna hold that up to the camera.
Give it a second for the delay to catch up. It's coming. It's catching up. Okay.
I think it's Poe, because it's supposed to be bread.
Pan?
Pan, yeah, it would be pan.
It's from Portuguese, because the Japanese didn't have bread until the Portuguese. I don't know if that's actually true, but yes, the word is pan.
Pan on it runs into me. She spins around and starts falling. I barely grab onto her arm in time, and I start to pull her back towards me when 2 girls, one with dark black hair, also in blue, and one with very light brown hair, come running down the stairs. The blue hair yells, "Hanukkah!" The other yells, "Are you okay?" By the time they reach us, the orange I love how I crossed out brown, orange, brown, because I couldn't remember what Hanukkah's hair color was, and it's orange. Orange hair is on her feet. Oh, sorry, spoilers. I told you the character. Oh no. Whoa, whoa. Honestly, if there isn't some sort of freaky stuff in here, I'll be surprised. I know how Joe was in high school. Yes, I was a man in high school, but this is after high school, okay? This was written post high school, so I had all that horniness out of me, okay?
Sure you did. Joe, I know you now and you don't have that horniness out of you. Sorry, I don't mean to out you on stream like that.
Too late, you already did. Thank you, sir. Sorry for... No, it's okay. Don't worry. I didn't look ahead of me. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Oh, please excuse me. Go ahead. Stay safe, okay? The girl goes to her two friends. I wave goodbye and continue my climb up the stairs. As I reach the top of the steps, I see a beautiful, gorgeous shrine. The red and white color scheme is all over every arch, basically on all the wood in front of me. In front of me, a huge bell / shrine to the gods, and beside that are wooden planks in which everyone has written their wishes and prayer on.
How does your description here compare with the real thing?
Pretty accurate. You know, for my video, we're gonna use your POV, by the way. I think it's just better.
Is this gonna turn into a video on your channel?
Yes, I would love this to turn into a video. I think it'd be hilarious.
Okay.
I put it on the anime channel. It's not going on the side. It's going on the anime channel.
Okay. Okay.
The shrine is well maintained by the shrine maidens, whose color scheme also is red and white. As I approach the bell, a maiden joins me by my side. She has purple hair in a long single ponytail. Behold, it's Nozomi Tojo, my best friend who I've known since I was a child. We both bow our heads, clap our hands together 3 times, and on the third, we keep them together. I pray for wisdom and guidance towards a happy future. As we both finish, we lift our hands. Yeah, you would finish. That we're done, splooge. All right. As we both finish, we lift our heads and we look at each other and hug each other tightly. After a couple seconds, we let go and start to walk around. She starts the conversation. Morning, bestie. Morning, buddy. How did you sleep? Good, except the neighborhood dog barking up a storm. That really sucks, Nozomi. Yeah, but Kyle, I called you here because the cards have decided your page flip, your future, as well as 9 other people. For those who don't know, Nozomi is a shrine maiden, but she also is very heavy into tarot reading. She is known for that. And her predictions are very accurate because, you know, plot. Wait, what are you talking about? Well, remember me telling you the school is closing down? Yeah, and I remember the principal somehow knows me and my father. Well, there is a group of girls trying to save the school. How do they plan on doing that? We both sit down on the bench that was nearby. I put my satchel down beside me. Nozomi turns to me and says, well, they will become school idols, of course. I look at her with puzzled. The fuck is she on about? What does that have to do with me? Well, you are the best music maker I know. And so, yeah, how that is not true. So
Damn.
So I want you to make their music. Don't worry, you will get help later on down the road. Nozomi, I mean, your cards are never wrong. Of course not, she says with a smile. I look down and start to think about what I could possibly start doing for this group of girls. You never question the bestie. Oh no, I just put a pen on my brand new mat. No.
Oh shit. Okay, what did you pray for while you were there at the same shrine?
Oh, what I personally, who the fuck? Just see shrine maiden.
Yeah. Sailor Mars is a shrine maiden. What? I'm setting the scene for who's present.
I prayed for the job, which obviously I don't have because I'm still in America.
What?
The second thing I prayed for when I went back the second time was to find love. She then whispers into my ear, I believe in you. I know you can help them, bestie. I lean back and let out a sigh. I turn towards Nozomi and then as I rub her back.
Whoa. Whoa.
Fine. I'll see what I can do for you. I start to get up and she kisses me on the cheek.
Whoa.
Whoa. Then says, see you later. Try to go by the school, but call the principal first, okay? She slips me a slip of paper, then walks away. As I pick up my bag, I hear, Kyle! I look towards her and then she yells, I had that dream last night! Then she disappears behind the shrine. I smile as I open the sheet of paper. It has a number, and under it, it reads, she's expecting your call. I should expect no less from her. I fold the slip of paper and I put it into my coat pocket and start my way to school. This is all still the first chapter, by the way. Like, this ain't...
Holy shit, I thought we were on chapter 2.
No, this is still the same chapter. I pick it up, but this is still chapter 1. PD, pay attention to my report routine, you slut.
Shit, I got a aura, Joe. Aura. Kawakoto.
Please don't tell me this ends in a multi-book series. I was working on it.
The sequel to this is going to be the Uma one.
Yes, of course. About midday during English, which I am the top of my class. I wonder why. I drifted on thinking about what Nozomi requested I do. What can I do for this group trying to save a school that I barely have any affiliation to? Am I really good enough like she says I am? Just as I finished my thought, an eraser hits me in the head. With this, I snap back into reality. Up there goes gravity. The reality of Mr. Hoshio, I guess. The English teacher staring at me. Before I could say a word, he yells in Japanese, "Kyle Schmidt, what are you doing?" I've replied in English, Sorry, won't happen again." To the astonishment of the class, I stand and bow an apology and take a seat. I will call the principal on him. I will call the principal and see if I can come today. Hold on, I need to check something. I'm getting like a bunch of messages. Take five.
Michael Schmidt? Michael Schmitty.
Yeah,
Hi,
that was my brother's nickname.
Chat, how you doing? No, Joe, you're not allowed to be here right now because you said to take 5. Chat, how you doing? This is my private time with chat. Everybody, tell me, what would you pray for at the Love Live Shrine? What if we kissed at the Love Live Shrine?
I'm going to read a chapter 2, then I'm going to take a shit break. As the bell chimes for lunch and my classmates depart to go eat, I pull out the slip of paper Nozomi gave me. When I pull out my phone, it starts to ring, and that number appears on my screen. I hesitantly answer the phone. Hello? This is Kyle, right? Yes, it is, Principal Minamin. What can I do for you? Well, I was informed you were going to call me. Yes, I was. And you were also going to ask me to come on campus. As a favor for a family friend, I grant you permission to come onto campus freely. Well, that is... What the fuck does that say? It says then KS.
Oh, thanks?
Well then... Oh, yes, it says that. It's thanks. It's just space like a fucking idiot. Oh...
I think it's pronounced grazie.
Grazie.
Well, grazie. Grazie, Principal Son.
You speak Japanese very fluently, I see.
Yeah, man.
Thanks. That makes my life a lot easier. Well, ma'am, do you think you could answer one question for me? Yes, Kyle. How do you know my father? Oh, that's simple. I'm the one who got him the job at the station. But why would... Sorry, Kyle. I gotta go. See you this afternoon. And with that, she hang up. Then she hang up. Then she hangs up.
Okay, I hang up.
As I put my phone away, I try to grasp how much Nozomi has already done and how amazing she truly is. So I grabbed my lunch and head to the roof to meet a couple classmates for lunch. School finally let out, so I started my way to the all-girls school. Otonozaki Academy. It's been a while since I said it. As I start my journey, I wave goodbye to my classmates. I watch a couple meet up and go their ways. That is so it is. I start to wonder what is ahead of me. And this is so supposedly chosen for me. I can't fucking write. Why me? But more importantly, what good can I do for the school? Will they even accept my help? I wonder if they ever heard of my remixes. As I continue to ponder over these thoughts, I find myself outside the gate of the academy. I snap into reality and take in the beauty. Cherry blossom trees on both sides of the stone-laid pathway. As I start to walk towards the school, girls walk past me, staring. They honestly have the right to. I am probably the first teen male that has stepped a foot in this campus. I continue down the path and finally reach the doors. As I step inside, the smell of different perfumes and lavender attacked all my senses. As I take off my shoes and put on my indoor shoes that page flip, brought from school, I receive a text from Nozomi. Check out the auditorium. Me may like what you find.
Oh no, it's a harem fanfic.
Oh no, it's not a harem fanfic. It's not a harem. As I'm reading this, I remember where the story was supposed to go. So we will talk about that post.
Okay, yeah.
Notes. It's going to be on the test.
Okay.
Of course, she stays mysterious and gives me no directions. That's her, all right. Loves to make things hard. So she does. So I put my shoes in my satchel. I put it on and begin to wander around the hallways. After a few minutes, I realize I am completely lost. Suddenly, I hear a faint echo of a piano playing a song that I've never heard before. I slowly follow the sound, and it eventually leads me to a music room where a single girl is playing on the piano. As I lean in closer to open the door, I start to see similar characteristics Red hair, bluish purple eyes. It's Maki. As she finished playing, I start to clap. Surprise, she frantically looks around until we make eye contact. Well, I see fate has led us to meet again, I said as I entered the room. She gets up from the piano, turned to me. What are you doing here? Well, I'm here on business. How did you? I followed the music and I found you here. Well, the door was open, so it wasn't that hard. She blushes a little bit. Well, what am I to do for you, Schmidt? Damn, using my last name. I lean against the wall. Kyle. Call me Kyle. Damn, Slav. What is it? Slav as fuck.
The first day you've met and you're like,
right?
call me by my first name. Like,
Put my L shape under my chin as I do it. Which way? I need to find the auditorium. Which direction is it? The medium height girl in a blue and white uniform walks past me and goes into the hallway. I follow her out to the hall to find her pointing down the hallway. Follow the hall until the end and take a right and it will be right in front of you. As she starts to walk back to the music room, I try to thank her, but she slams the door, making it obvious that I did something wrong. But what exactly I did is a real question. Yeah, what did this dunce MC really do, huh? As I approach the auditorium, I hear music coming from it. An upbeat pop mix, very similar to an older mix of mine.
they're stealing your tracks.
As I open the door, a sound wave of music hits me in my face. I sadly look at this empty auditorium to see 3 passionate girls dressed in handmade dresses. As I take my seat, I can hear the words clearly. These are literally the lyrics for Hey Start Dash. I am not going to try and butcher. I'm not going to butcher it. I completely forgot how the song goes, but they're all dancing and singing. These are
I see.
literally from here to here is literally just lyrics from the song.
It's okay. When you take a shit break, we'll do karaoke.
Yeah. You look up Hey Start Dash. Get that
Hey Start
get that
Dash
ready.
karaoke. Okay.
Yeah. Are you gonna do karaoke?
Yeah, I mean, I gotta take a pee break, but I guarantee I'm gonna pee faster than you're gonna poop.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So when I come back, we can do karaoke.
As I continue to watch these girls perform, out of the corner of my eye, I see a figure dash and hide behind a couple seats. I look. It says I look like a small girl. It with a T. It looked like a small girl with a cloth mask, black sunglasses, a brown overcoat. I don't know who she is trying to fool, but it isn't working. Then to my right, a girl with orange hair, yellow eyes, and blue striped ribbon comes in and is immediately amazed by the performers. Peeking around the corner of the door, a light brown hair girl who looks very shy. I turn back towards the stage. I look upon these 3 girls, page turn, working so hard for the school, the one they love so much and care for so dear. I said right there and then, I will help them as best as I can. As they finish, I get up and start to clap. I slowly walk towards the stage, and as I do, me and the orange hair girl, brown crossed out, orange hair girl, make eye contact. She smiled softly, and at that moment, the cogs of fate begin to turn. That is chapter 1.
Shit.
Yes, don't worry, I'm about to.
I'll be right back, chat, and then we're gonna have a great time. It's gonna be great. Is my karaoke voice working?
Yeah, your karaoke voice is working.
Shawty like a melody in my head. All right, I've never heard this song before, chat.
I said, hey, start.
Oh, it's that one?
Yeah, it's that one.
All right, chat, are we doing this? Oh yeah, this is happening.
Hey.
Oh, it's kasore ni habataku okina tsuyoi tsubasa de tobu.
It's like
Akirame chagamananda sono hika zettai kuru kimi mo kachiteru yo ne hajimari no kono ashita yo kaware 希望に変われ走り光みたいなさえて変われ Start 悲しみに閉ざされて泣くだけの君じゃないそれのねきっときれを切り払うはずさ悲しみに閉ざされて泣くだけじゃないきっと君の夢の力今は彼方へと僕は dash. Hey, start dash. Hey, start dash. Okay, yeah. Okay, I understand why you like this show now. What?
Understand why you like this show. Yep, you understand.
I'm the winner of Dick Fight Islands!
I am the winner of Dick Fight Island. Thank you. Thank you very much.
This video is sponsored by the like and subscribe button. Helps me out, it's completely free, and it shows how you support the channel. Appreciate you. I've been staring at you to the side this whole time, but you covered me up with the video.
Oh my god.
It just...
Why is DJ Khaled just saying shit compilation in my
Sorry, everybody. No pee-pee for you.
Oh, I'm still echoing, aren't I?
Yes, you are.
I'm done. Thank you.
You sounded like you were singing DBZ instead of Love Live.
A lot happened in chapter 1.
Yes, it did.
I'm feeling pretty good about chapter 1. How do you feel about chapter 1?
I mean, I'm proud of this work. Don't hold me to that. That's stuck there forever.
Don't hold you to that?
Chapter 2, No Name. As I approach the stage, the three girls are out of breath from the performance. The girl in the middle, the orange-haired one, looks at me puzzled as I approach the stage. She analyzes me for some reason. Then as I approach the stage, she yells out, "Oh, you're the guy from this morning. Wait, why are you here?" Well, first, my name's Kyle Schmidt, because I like throwing my name around, apparently. And I heard you guys were trying to save your school, right? Yes, but how did you hear? I have ears to the ground. So who gave you that music? Maki Nishikino? Maki used my music? I put my hand to my forehead as I slowly realized what I might have done. Are you okay? I'm fine. I'm fine. I put my hand back down to my side. As I sigh, I started to make my proposition to the group of girls. Look, I'm going to be very straightforward with you girls. You girls are amazing, but if you want to actually save the school, let me help you. You even used my music to do your first song to, which whoever wrote the lyrics did an amazing job. I can keep supplying new music to your tastes. I want to see your girls succeed. So what do you say? As I finished my speech, the girls gathered into a football-style huddle. I start to look around when I see Maki and Nozomi in the far right door leaving. Most likely more of Nozomi's handiwork. Then I looked towards the sound booth where I saw a girl with blonde hair talking to the girl at the soundboard. After a couple seconds, I turned towards the girls who were smiling happily at me, and that's when the orange-haired girl began, it says began with a space, began to speak. "Mr. Schmidt, we will gladly accept any and all help you are willing to give us. Call me Kyle Senpai. I am a third year at my school. Well, since you know my name, why not tell me yours?" The orange-haired girl starts. "I am Haruka Kosaka," which you already have up there. Okay.
Yep.
The brown-haired girl next to me goes, "I am Kotori Minami. Nice to meet you." I froze in my spot for a second. Do you mean you're the daughter of the principal?" "Yes, I am. How did you... Yeah, just a lucky guess. So, what's your name?" The blue-haired girl steps forward and very nervously says, "Umi Sonoda. I am looking forward to working with you." "I'm looking forward as well. So why not get into something more comfortable and show me around the school?" Why did I word it like that? As they went backstage to change, I run over to the door. I thought I saw Nozomi. As I get to the door, a girl with orange hair runs into me, and both of us fall over, and I end up hitting my head on the hard tiled floor. Ow. As I slowly get up, the girl pounces on me frantically. Are you okay?" She keeps asking me over and over again, and I tell her, I'm fine. Are you okay?" "I hit you pretty hard." She rubs her head and staggers up. I'm fine. "Have you seen my friend Kyochi?" "No, I have not. Sorry, Miss Hoshizora. Rin Hoshizora." That is another member.
Oh my god, there's so many.
There's 9. So
oh my god, plus the extra characters that I've added.
Yeah, plus all the extra stuff. As I put my hand out, a voice from down the hall calls for her. She quickly shakes my hand and runs off. As she meets her friend, I turn towards the door. The three girls are standing there in their school uniforms, but wearing a red ribbon. I'm assuming that means they are second years. As I walk towards them, Hanako speaks up. Are you ready for a tour? I nod in agreement. As we tour the halls, I learn about each girl. Hanako is a daughter of a confectionery shop owner and has a sister. Katori is a single child. Is that really right? A single child. Yeah, a single child who dreams of becoming a famous fashion designer.
Like an only child?
Yeah, an only child. That's why I was like a single child. That's kind of weird to put that, but she also designed the clothes for the performance. Umi is the archery captain for the school. She, page turn, also is an only child. Why did I put single child and put only, whatever. This was like 11 years ago. So we went to the animal stable south of the school. They have a weird collection of animals that includes 2 alpacas, which is correct. They do have alpacas in the show.
Hell yes.
One, which I nicknamed Avery, the female, and E-Man, the male. Avery has a white coat, while E-Man has a brown. Just says a brown. Okay. As we stroll back into the school, I realize I need to stop by the student council room. So I asked the girls where I could find it. As they told me, we agreed to meet on the roof after school tomorrow. As we finish our goodbyes, I start to ascend the stairs. I start to wonder what the reaction to the student council will be. Does Nozomi already have her hand in it as well? Will they approve of me being on campus? As I find the door, I start to put my hand out and open the door. It slams wide open to where the blonde-haired girl from before. There we go. As her blue eyes meet mine, she says with demand, "Who are you? What are you doing on campus?" I stumble backwards and I try to get words out, but she keeps pounding me with questions. As I start losing my self-confidence, I see my savior in the background, Nozomi, my best friend. As we made eye contact, the light from... Page turn.
The light left my eyes.
Yeah, the light left my eyes. She ate my soul. That was it, guys. That's it. End the story. The light from the setting sun filled the room with an orange glow. I push past the blonde girl, running to Nozomi. I end up clinging on her, fake crying, "Nozomi, she's being mean to me." I bury her into her shoulder. She pats my head. "Elichi, it's okay. He's with me. And if you can't tell by now, who is he, Nozomi? Kyle Schmidt. He's my childhood best friend. I tell you about him all the time." Yeah, I bet she does. The blonde girl who looked confused as she stares at me. I pick myself up and fix my posture and begin to introduce myself. Brush myself off. "Miss President, I am Kyle Schmidt. I am a 3rd year at a school nearby. I came here today to let you know that I will be coming onto your campus every day to help the idol group. The idol group that I saw you watching from the sound booth. What I am trying to say is I will be here to help save the school and to walk Nozomi home." I don't know why the fuck that's down there, but it is. All right, cool. I'm going to walk my best friend home. As I finished, I stick my hand out for a handshake. She reluctantly shakes mine. That's when the mastermind herself says, "Why not walk home all together and get some dinner?" We both look at Nozomi, page turn. Oh, already did some self-correction here. In confusion, so we go along with the plan. Go in depth with describing scene. Okay. After 20 minutes of walking around, we get to a mama pop cafe. Oh, I see where it wants me. So it wants me to describe. I'll describe it off the top of my head. It's a nice situated cafe in the heart of Tokyo, not far from the school. We can sit and people watch from the window and see people go idly by as Nozomi orders her coffee, and as she retrieves also mine as well. We all decided to finally sit down and get a seat. As we sit down, that was all off the top of my head, I can still sense some anger coming from Ellie. I decided to start a conversation after we order. "So Ellie, Mr. Schmidt, please address me by my last name. Okay, Miss Ayasa."
I added your stand-in also.
Is that Bruno Mars?
Yeah.
Is there? Okay.
If someone's gonna have a harem of anime girls, it's probably Bruno Mars.
"Well, Miss Ayasa, I want you to be okay with me being on campus, considering you're the president." "Well, Mr. Schmidt," please call me Kyle. It sounds better. "Well, Mr. Schmidt, I want you to know what your true intentions are." "Because I want fairness and truth in my school. Is that what you can provide, Mr. Schmidt?" I proceed to lean forward on the table. "Well, Miss Ayasa, your vice president and my best friend enlisted my help. Basically, I can never say no to her, but right now, at this moment, I am doing to say..." What?
Going?
"But right now, at this moment, I am doing to save your school. I'll just say, well, I'm going to do whatever I can to save your school.
Okay.
When I saw those girls perform with all their heart, right in that moment, I said, I'm going to do this for them and for, page turn, your school. So I ask you, Miss Aisa, is that fair and true? As I finished, the food arrived. As we give our thanks for the amazing food, my phone vibrates. I pull it out and check. It's a text from Nozomi. I look up to see her eating roast beef happily. Her favorite meal is roast beef, by the way.
Is that also lore accurate?
That is lore accurate canon.
Okay.
It was mentioned in the mangas that they did and some of the like side story, like light novels they wrote. I look back at my text. Try to go easy on her, Kyle. She wants to save the school as much as they do. She has it a little rough being a transfer student. This can be used to relate between you two. Please try, Kyle, for me. Smiley face. I'm just gonna. Well, no. It's just the colon and the smile and the parentheses.
What's wrong with the smiley face?
I was going to draw a circle over it, but I was like, I don't think that was a thing. I slowly think on what I should say. As I put my phone away, Nozomi starts the conversation. So, Ellie, are you planning to go home this year? Home? Where are you from? Ellie sips her tea and looks back. Then looks at me. Russia. Born and mostly raised there. She is Russian.
Russia.
I lean back with a smile.
Oh.
Volin is nice this time of year. Her face lights up with excitement, to which she holds down. You know Volinggrad? Yeah, I do. That's from my World War II side, but in this story, I've been there. Yeah.
Where have you not been in this story?
So, America,
Okay.
Japan, all of Japan, just Japan, because that's where it takes place. Japan.
Of course. Yeah.
And the South Pole. And Russia, apparently.
Okay.
I'm just Mr. Worldwide, you know? You should have Pitbull.
I was just gonna say.
Sorry, I had to drink this alcohol to keep going.
How's that going?
It's going good. I have spent a couple summers there because it was mainly the main shipping port. It looks like it says husband, but it says hub and all along the Volgograd River.
I mean, it can be the main shipping port husband.
Yeah, I guess. With this, I got to warm up to her as we talked and talked. I learned about for the first time she met Nozomi that she used to be a ballerina and how she has a sister. So after an hour of talking and laughing, it was safe to say that she finally accepted me and will let me roam around. As I finished paying for our meals, Nozomi, yeah, that's right, I'm rich. I bought everyone's meal.
Hell yeah.
Because the American dollar is strong, baby. Nozomi came behind me and whispered in my ear, "Thank you, bestie." I smiled and grabbed my debit card and then proceeded towards the door. You didn't have to pay, Mr. Schmidt. Call me Kyle, please. It's not a problem, Miss Aisa. It's the least I can do. As I shut the door to the restaurant, we are greeted to a sea of people as the dancing lights from all the signage and advertisements were hanging above us. We started walking, and I see Ellie becoming mesmerized by all the lights. I turn my head to her and ask, "So is this your first time out here this late?" Well, the reason why I ask is because you're staring at it.
We don't have lights in Russia, sorry.
You were staring like a tourist. Nozomi laughs and Ellie blows me off and continues to stare in awe at the lights. I look down at my phone and it's 9:30 p.m. Jesus Christ. The train that runs to my city stops at 10. Nozomi? Yes, Kyle? Might need to spend the night. My train has stopped running. Yeah, sure, that's not a problem. As soon as Nozomi said that, Ellie's face lit up like a Christmas tree in red. I take it it's not a normal thing to her. Yes, it's not a normal thing for a high school boy spending the night at a high school girl's house.
Wow.
Staring at the camera, blinking.
Just how flippantly she's like, yeah, I might need to like crash at your place. Okay, whoa. So
no, I might need to crash at her place.
Okay, and she has parents or no?
We'll get to that. I'm not sure if I address it.
I was gonna say she's an anime protag, so probably not, but
I'm living by myself. Nozomi's living by herself because her parents are moving around for work, but she wanted to finish school off there because it's her last year. So they got her own apartment.
Got it. Okay.
So they can finish out the year. Take it, it's not a normal thing. So I put my hand on her shoulder. Don't worry, Ellie. I stay over her place every once in a while. I know. Say maintenance. I know MATNAC. I guess it's maintenance and such. Oh, you know maintenance and such, I guess? I don't fucking know. You can't just do that. What, fix our house? I guess not. Me and Nozomi look at each other, then we look back at her. We both say at the same time, "Ellie, nothing happens. Don't worry." To be honest, I don't think that calmed her down. But what can you do? So I just shrugged my shoulders and started. Page turn.
I'm trying to figure out what this word is. Like, I'm looking at it because it's delayed. Mattress?
Yeah, I don't.
Mattress. Like, I stay on a separate mattress. I think you're.
Yes.
I think you're trying to say we don't sleep together. I think. I don't. Anyway.
Started walking again. As we stumbled around the sea of lights, I start to think upon how long I have known Nozomi. For years, we have talked about every little thing, from when we were children to the latest movie, to what the science teacher will do to make us suffer. But one thing we never really talked about is the future. True, she can see and predict it, but never really actually talk about it. As we turn down an alley into a neighborhood that is located near the train station, we say our goodbyes to Ellie, and from there, me and Nozomi started our journey to her apartment. As we walk, she stays close by my side. I continue to think about how long we have helped each other through tough times, and as I think of this, I start to realize over and over something I've known for a long time. I'm in love with her.
What?
I stopped for a second. She stops and looks at me worried. I turn my head to her and said, Don't worry, I'm fine. So what are you going to be making for dessert? From page flip. There, our conversation went on for an hour or so. We stopped by the quick easy beside her apartment to pick up some stuff for breakfast. As we leave, I decide to start the conversation with her.
Oh.
I take a deep breath as we start to ascend the stairs. Nozomi, what do you think of me?
Uh-oh.
Damn right. She looks at me as she locks the door. What do you mean, Kyle? As we get inside, the apartment is a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom suite. The living room, it has a bar that separates it from the kitchen. The walls are a light tan, and there is 2 purple couches that face a TV and an acoustic guitar sitting over on a stand in the corner. We get inside. I walk over to the bar and I sit the groceries down. I walk over to the fridge and I start scrounging around. Man, I say this so nonchalantly. Well, I'm going to be... This is while I'm digging through the fridge and putting stuff up, by the way.
Right.
I'm going to be honest with you, Nozomi. I'm in love with you. I have been for over a year now, and I just haven't had the courage to bring it up since my life is going to change in a matter of days. So I thought now would be a great time. I turn around with a jug of iced coffee to see her blushing and tearing up. I fucking hate you. No, I'm just kidding.
Man, she thought you were the gay best friend this whole time.
Yeah, she thought that's how it ends. Just, I thought you were gay, and just kicks me out.
She thought you were the gay best friend so that you were safe, and now she's like, wait, you cannot stay here.
You cannot stay here. She's blushing and tearing up. I put the jug down and I run over to her and I hold her close. I'm like, what's wrong, Nozomi? She holds me back, sniffles a little, and says with such happiness, Kyle, I thought this day would never come. When she said that, I pull her close and letting her head lean against my shoulder, I whisper into her ear, Nozomi, will you make me the happiest man in the world and be my girlfriend? As I finish, as I finish asking, she pulls away. My deep blue eyes make my deep blue eyes make contact with her bluish green eyes, and she softly says the magic words. I wouldn't want it any other way. I put my forehead to hers and softly say back, I will do my best. She pulls back and playfully pushes me onto the couch. Whoa! That was behind me. She leans in with a smile. Let me get us some dessert.
You got French for a second there.
As she walks into the kitchen, I get up and go get the guitar and sit back down and start to strum a song. Next page. I have been working on. The guitar is tan. I don't know how to spell guitar. I put guitar. It is tan with reddish tint. A standard acoustic guitar overall. Mm-hmm. I'm surprised you have this thing, considering I bought it for you for like 5 years ago for your birthday. I yell over strumming.
You're like me when I was singing, where it's just kind of, it's quiet, and you're just like, I'm surprised.
She walks over with 2 bowls of green tea ice cream, and it's each its own spoon. She hands me a bowl, and I lean the guitar against the couch. and grab the bowl. She sits to my left, tucking her feet under and leaning against me. I put the bowl on my leg and left arm around her. She turns the TV on to the latest game show. After a couple hours, the bowls are on the floor. I wake up from dozing off. Nozomi is asleep with her head on my lap. I lean down, I kiss her on the forehead, and then proceed to carefully lift her head and slide a pillow in my place. I find a blanket that is on the other couch, and I basically tuck her in. I turn the TV off and lay on the floor beside her. As I start to drift off, I start to think about how much this one day has already changed my life. I have met so many people, some questions are answered, but more came from it. I am happily taken by my best friend, and I think more until I finally fall asleep. So we didn't write more after chapter 3.
Oh, I thought you said there were 5.
I thought so too, but there's just probably like 30 pages written.
Oh, shit. So we're like almost done already?
Chapter 3. Kyle, wake up. I slowly open my eyes to Nozomi leaning over me. She is wearing a light blue fleece with a light pink undershirt, darker pink shorts, and same color short. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be a shirt because it says same color shorts.
Okay. Light colored shorts and same colored shorts
with purple tennis shoes. I slowly get up, and as I do, she jumps on me, which caused me to hit my head on the floor. I was about to scold her, but my breath was taken away when I saw her laying on my chest. I slowly rub my hand through her soft hair. We sit there in silence and simply just enjoy each other's presence. I break the silence when I hear her sleeping. I think I need to borrow some clothes. Without her opening her eyes, she sits up, straddling my chest. You have clothes from last time. She opens her eyes. You have a bad habit of doing that. I sit up and she slides down to my lap. Oh my.
Somebody come get her. Dancing like a strip.
That's exactly what I was just thinking. I was like, damn, she got some moves. Hold on. Into my left, I put my pointed finger to her nose and say, well, I wanted to keep coming back. As soon as I say that, she clings on to me and says, lift me. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
For a second, I finally get some words out of my head. You mean like get up? Yup. Okay. As I start to get up and as I finally get to my feet, she pushes me back down and I fall into the couch and she nuzzles her nose against mine, then softly whispers into my ear, let's run to breakfast. My treat. She is very playful. I like this.
Is she a cat? Because she's like,
she really got that, yeah.
She pounces on you, falls asleep, slides down into your lap, nuzzles you, yeah, and then pushes you onto the couch and is like, you want to have fucking zoomies with me? Incredible.
I was mid-drink and I couldn't stop laughing.
Sorry.
I gently rub my hair through her hair, gently kiss her on the lips and say, man, that's our first kiss, by the way. I just casually do it.
Yeah, just casually, like, all right, hey girl,
what's up? And say, I mean, it's you. How can I say no? Besides, free food is the best food. She playfully hits me and gets up. As I slowly ascend, she hands me clothes and twirls around, letting her twin tails to brush against me. When she walks into her room, I start to change clothes. While I change, I feel like I was being watched. Damn, what kind of... As I took off my shirt, she comes out of the room naked. What? No,
what? What?
I turned around to see her peeking out of the doorway. I just shook my head and continued to change. When I started to change my pants, I heard a thud. I assumed it was her, so I kept changing. I headed to her room to find her blushing bright red, trying to calm herself down. This is a drastic turn from how it was written before, by the way. Oh, so what happened? If I remember correctly, I took a break and then I came back. So something must have changed in my mind. I was like, this is how it is. This is peak right here.
Okay. So you said earlier to Ace, you were like, no, this was after high school. I got all the horniness out of my system. And then you got horny again.
This is not horny. Oh, it dropped frames? Oh no. While she was distracted, I slowly approached her from behind. I wrapped my arms around her waist and whispered, if you can't handle the heat, you should stay out of the kitchen. God The shit.
Incredible.
She giggles. Yeah, I bet she does because how stupid it is. After a couple more minutes of enjoying each other, we finally headed out. Nozomi's apartment complex is tucked away, but still in the city. Or tucked away, still in the city, but has a secluded feel. After a couple of turns, we made it into the main streets, which was a mistake because construction almost put us to a halt. So after working around the construction, Nozomi led me to a small hole-in-the-wall cafe just as they were opening. She took my hand and led me inside. It was a bright colored cafe. Pictures drawn by local artists cover the walls. An old man and old lady, page turn, are behind the counter. To the right of them is a display case of homemade foods such as bagels, croissants, etc. That is when I realized that this is an American-style restaurant. A huge smile came over my face. I turned to her to thank her. That's when I lost my breath. I was overcome by the beauty of her simple head tilt. I simply reacted by hugging her and thanking her. Man, I must have been really into Nozomi if I'm just like, her head tilt?
Yeah.
That does it. That's true love right there.
Her head tilt and those Left 4 Dead 2 loading screen feet, man.
Yeah, those really do it. That was my view from the floor, you know.
All right, I want to be predictive here because you're at the cafe, right? So like you're gonna find out that she only drinks coffee, and then you're gonna find out that this whole thing has been a ruse. Because she's actually a ghoul and she's gonna eat you.
Well, let's find out.
This is about that time period
left,
right? This is about that time period.
Yeah. There's only 2.5 pages left. We ordered our food, then proceeded to sit at the small table outside the cafe. The air is crisp with the sun peeking over the horizon. I started to sip on my coffee. That's when Nozomi started the conversation. Do you know where we are, Kyle? I think so. Is the shrine nearby? Yes. And your girls exercise at the shrine every morning. So you should be encouraging me to do what exactly? She hits my hand playfully and then sips her coffee. She's drinking coffee. That's his working. I've read that as making. Because you should start working out with them. I thought it said you should start making out with them. I was like, what? Nozomi, we just started dating. What the
She's like, I'm into this thing. It's called reverse cuckoldry. If we're gonna be together, I need you to understand and embrace this part of me.
I need you to go make out and have sex with other people while I watch. Caught off guard by her passion-filled statement, I started to choke on my coffee. Yeah, I did too, bud. Don't you worry. Nozomi, I just met these girls. Give them time. If they want me to join them, then I will. But for now, I put my hand on hers. I want to spend time with you and only you. As I say that, the old lady brings out our food. She puts a ham and cheese omelet in front of me with a side of toast. She places a roast beef bagel. Damn, she really likes her bagels. Or she loves a roast beef. She has the oddest choice on the menu. Northern American style dish. Then again, she loves roast beef. Yeah, she really does. I hear a loud crash from behind me. I turn around to see Hanukkah on her back. Oh shit, this is that reverse cuckold, right? Is that what?
I hear it's all the rage, so...
Yes, I'm here too. I rush over to her and help her stand, and Nozomi pulls over a chair. I slowly sit Hanukkah down. She slowly comes to, and I start the conversation with the confused girl. Page turn. Well, good morning, Hanukkah-chan. Damn, that's fine. It's kind of early for you, isn't it? She looks at me with a dazed look, and then she notices Nozomi. Ah, Kyle, good morning. Tosha-senpai, good morning. Nozomi started as well. Good morning, Kosaki-chan. Are you okay? Yes, ma'am. Are you by yourself? It's kind of dangerous to be out. Sorry, senpai, but did I interrupt something? Before I could say a word, Nozomi, with the biggest smile on her face, said, we were having a breakfast date. We were on a breakfast date. Don't worry. I need to make sure you're okay. I just smiled. And as I take a bit, Nozomi cares for Hanukkah. I get a text from my friend Ichigo Raku. For those who don't know, Raku Ichigo is the main protagonist from Nisekoi. Nisekoi, My False Love. It's basically the son of the Yakuza, Raku, is forced to fake date Chitoge, the daughter of the American Mafia, as a truce thing between them. But only the leaders know that it's fake, and so do them. But the rest of the crews, they think it's a legit relationship, and they're happy for them. And it's to keep the bees in the Yakuza, the bees are the American
Americans.
You know, wits, you know, like to keep them all together. At the same time, he's in love with his classmate, Orizaka. And little did you know, she actually loves him back. But the thing is, he always wears this pendant. And that's like the big thing for this. I see you putting Izzy's best friend up there. His thing is, I'm going to marry the girl whoever unlocks this locket. And as you find out, as his harem grows, all these girls have keys, and it's like a whole thing. It's actually a really good thing. Well written romance, but Shonen Jump was like, all right, you're running out of time, so you got to hurry this up and finish it.
You got a text from MC's best friend.
From Rocco. Yeah. Hey, dude, long time no see. Are you free for dinner tonight? Me and Chitoge are still dating. Air quote. So life is okay. Meet me at Russian sushi, or better yet, let's eat at the usual spot. Sincerely, Raku. I put my phone away to see Nozomi playing with Hanukkah. After letting them play a couple minutes, that's a weird way to put it, then I start to finally speak up. Hey, Hanukkah, today, can I help you for a couple hours? Then I have to meet someone for dinner. Yeah, that's fine. Umi said today will be a light practice anyway. Okay, good. By the way, weren't you doing something, Hanukkah? She takes a minute to think, and then she jumps up out of the chair. Oh, sorry, Senpai, Kanasan, I gotta go. And then she runs off, I guess. Oh, no. It's okay, Kosaki-chan. I will see you at school. As Nozomi said those words, Hanako took off in a hurry. As she faded away in the distance, me and Nozo sat back at the table. We spent the next hour talking, laughing, eating, just enjoying each other's presence. After we paid the check, or after a while, I paid the check. I'm Big Bola. Behind her back. Oh, okay, I see what it is. After a while, I paid the check behind her back. When she saw, she pretended to pout at me, and I just patted her head, and fucking bugs are coming in because of my screen.
What?
I have the window propped open. Because it gets a little hot up in here. Yeah, especially after raining it. Oh boy.
Oh yeah. Gotta loosen my collar on this one.
Let's see here. I patted her head and ran my hand through her silky smooth hair. That's when she kisses me on the cheek. Grabbed my hand and led me back to our table outside. We sit in each other's company and talked as time rolled by, wishing that we could stay in this moment. But alas, her phone alarm goes off as it echoes throughout my soul as a reminder of life. We slowly grab our things and head out the door to the shrine.
Damba.
That's it.
I legitimately don't know where this was going.
Well, the whole thing was for me to basically get in a relationship with Nozomi, and that was the fanfic.
You said that you had future plans, right?
Yes. So I had a couple dreams about this. There's a couple paths. There's an old video on a channel that shall not be named, but it's me talking about this dream. Later on, we're in college, blah, 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 blah. Katori was running a drug ring in a sorority house, and we were dealing with that, and that was like a fever dream. The other one was, as this played out, we would follow them through their journey, but at the same time, Rin, the orange hair girl up in the top right corner, would also fall in love with me. And at one point, she became obsessive because I had a dream about this, like a couple dreams. It was like continuous, very weird time in my life. She got obsessed with me to the point where she drugged me. She strapped me to a chair on top of the school roof and was about to like have sex with me against my will. But then Nozomi came across it and misread the situation, thought I was cheating on her, and it was a kink. So that was a whole awkward thing because the whole idol group was up and live at that point. I somehow wormed my way out of the chair and ran after Nozomi with pulling my pants up as I went because, you know, that's classy. Some times go by, there is a summer break festival thing, and I'm sitting there, there's tension between me and Nozomi. We're not talking much. Near the end of the camp, it's the last day, there's a festival going on, and we're walking, we're all doing, I see her walk away. At the same time, I have a ring. I follow her, and she's like I'm like not gonna jump off a cliff, but she's on a cliff, like staring out into the ocean. She's like, hey, did you ever love me? And I was like, Nozomi, you are the only person I've ever loved. This is just a big misunderstanding. It was against my will that I was put in that position. Like I you know, it was like I was drugged, blah, 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 blah. And she's like, I don't believe you. I was like, Nozomi, if I didn't really love you, that I got on my knees and proposed to her, would I have bought this ring to make this a moment? And we got engaged. Everyone was happy. Rin kind of went through a redemption arc, but wasn't kicked out of the thing. And
So this was
she got cucked.
This was all in the dream?
Yeah, this was like a couple sequences.
Holy shit.
And I was gonna transcribe that into this.
Okay, so that's where it was going to end up going. What? What's so funny? So you're saying that when she walked away, she didn't hear you say, "Please, oh baby, don't go."
Yeah, she didn't hear that.
So how would the fanfic have ended if you had? Would it have been you getting engaged, or would it have gone on past that?
No, we would have gotten married. They would have saved the school. They would have went to the graduation. It would have followed like what the anime did. And so at the end of the anime, they successfully saved the school. And the last episode is the graduation. So you get to see her, Ellie, and then there was another girl that we didn't get to yet. The one that was in the brown overcoat, Nico Yazawa. She is an idol obsessed otaku, but she's also a senior, and it would be them graduating, and then we would go to my graduation, and then it would probably like fast forward 5 years, we're married, and we're just enjoying life somewhere
in Russia or Antarctica. Okay, why were you in Antarctica?
Well, that's where my dad's job was. That's where I met Nozomi.
Right. Okay. Why was Nozomi in Antarctica?
Oh, I guess because of her parents, because they also mysteriously work a lot, and they can afford just an apartment and spending money.
I'm just trying to understand. I'm trying to wrap my head around it.
Yeah, I am too. This, how old this is, PD? This is like 11 years old.
I was gonna say this is vintage. I'm so glad that you have held on to this.
This is a screen you have here.
I mean, this is the full cast of your fanfic, including the reader and the reactor. Though. Oh, the alpacas. You're right.
Yeah. Type in Love Live alpacas, and you'll find them.
Oh, they're adorable.
Oh, there you go. Yep, they were singing along to one of the songs.
Incredible. I forgot Bruno Mars is in here. He's just buried. I did not realize how much bullshit I had put on screen.
This is a work of art.
Thank you for this, Joe. This has been amazing.
You got the peer into my madness. That was however old Joe was at the time.
I don't know, what are you minus 11? Like 19?
19, yeah, 19-year-old Joe.
Baby Joseph.
Yeah, I turned 30 in 2 months.
Hubba bubba.
And you know where I'm going to spend my 30th birthday?
The DILF factory. Where?
The Baksu-chan physical store.
What? The what?
June 1st. That's right. Baksu-chan has a physical store. Insert this plug here, PD, future PD. Thank you. Baksu-chan has gotten its own physical store, and we will be open from June 1st to end of August. I have no idea when this video is coming out, so insert dates here. And if it applies, yay! And if we do well enough, we will stay there. Thumbs up.
Thumbs up. Thumbs up to Joe and Baksu moving in together.
Yep, that's my apartment now.
Well, thank you for this, Joe. This has been great.
Yeah, of course. This was a treat. But all right, guys, I got to stop dropping frames, so we will catch you later.
Bye, everyone.